There we go. Now I've unmuted myself. All right. Hello, world. Welcome to Ghana. Welcome to the Meteor, the Gloucester Meteor. What was it? F Mark 8. Right. I didn't realize I had my microphone muted there. G'day, Simon. G'day, Chris. And I think I saw Vadroom. I can't even say your name now. Somewhere here. And I am sitting. Whoa. Okay. My camera's working. I am sitting in shutdown mode with my tie downs and my... Is it a generator? I think it's actually a battery. Maybe it's the starter. Did have somebody else. There he is. Fruden. Welcome, mate. Yeah, it's the Mark 8. Now, I'm just going to finish connecting the chat bot so you guys can make sounds and muck around and do whatnot. If anybody else wants to come and join me, we are at... you know what? I don't know what we're at. Where are we? DGAA? No, we're actually taking off from... Oh, why is it not there? That's not the first one we're in. That's actually where we're going. Let's have a look. Got written on the description, I believe. Which I can't read anymore. DGTK. Chris, g'day. Alright, so we'll just get a few more of these things connected. Did I press connect? Yes, I did. Thank you. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to try and start this thing cold. Now, I did this before, but it required running the magnetos and stuff, so I've got those set up on my controls. Now copy that and paste it there, and we should be ready to go. Alright, now if I test this by putting in is it K? I think it is. How is Tasmania? How is Tasmania? I'm still here. So yeah, I'm back in my house. Oh, sorry, back in the shed. I didn't hear that noise. Might be because my music is a little too loud. Let me know if that dial-up sound came through. Oh, there we go. I think I can hear it now. It sounds like it is down low. Now, having moved back means that a lot of my sounds are just a little bit different. Do you live in Tasmania? Yes, mate, I do. So I visited Tasmania, but that was back in 2016, I think. And I liked it so much, I moved here. So, yeah, so this is my man cave in the background. Oh, you know, I'm just looking at my stream there, and it has a Brett Plays icon right over where I'm sitting. So how about I move my camera back up a little? That might be a good idea. There we go. Alright, hopefully that'll work. Right, okay, so let's get into the aircraft, shall we? Thank you. Now, this one, I don't know if you guys have seen me with this. I think of this music just a little bit too much for now. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Alright, so I've got to remember how to do this. I think I can auto start left, both. There we go, both. Thank you. Alright, I think I need just a little bit of throttle. Now my RPMs over the side here, I have noticed that these guys don't work, which really made it difficult when I tested this. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Because I was waiting for these to come up and tell me just how fast I'm going. But I do know that the fuel tanks work. More importantly, this one here is what we've got to keep an eye on. This is the one that goes down first. So if we have a look at our fuel, we will burn the externals, which is on 50% before we hit the mains. Luckily it's automatic and I don't have to swap. Alright, so we've got our pilot inside now. There's 3 models of these. If anybody wants to jump in one of these as well, there's 2 other liveries. Short round, g'day mate, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, all the rest. Probably the best way of saying it these days is g'day viewers. I am wearing my fancy helmet. I could have the one with the face open. We'll do that for a bit as well. Hopefully that camera is now out of the way. The bottom corner seems to have my Brett Plays stuff there. Short round, I don't think... Short round must be in an F-15 because he's appeared over where the MiG-29 was. Which I have not yet showcased because it was a Flight Sim 2004 version, which I'm going to make a video. And that's another reason to get back in the man cave. So that you guys can get some tutorials because everybody's asking for them. So hard to make that while you're in that guest room where I can't basically touch the keyboard or anything. Can I sit, maybe I sit further down in it? How far close back? Maybe I'll put my seating back. Alright. Back brake off, thank you. Yeah, I appear to be going well. So, Vruden, is that the end we're taking off from? I'm guessing so. You kind of look like you're on a taxiway there, so I'll do it. Yeah, you got the F-15. Kind of looks chrome to me, which is pretty cool. I do have a lot of liveries for F-15s. Oh, I need my lights on, thank you. Thank you, there we go. Now, the only thing that's not textured in this is the rear exhaust, which is a bit of a shame. As you can see, we are missing the rear exhaust texturing. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure what we're supposed to be seeing in there. It's supposed to be some sort of engine parts, I'm guessing. Alright, not bad for a World War II built aircraft. I think this was first built and or flown in 1944, so before the war finished. G'day, Fozzie. Alright, Short Round's doing the tight turn as well. I think this is a taxiway. We'll take this. Sorry, Short Round. It's going to make it hard to do a U-ey, isn't it? U-ey's a U-turn, obviously, for those wondering. Now, are we pushing one engine more than the other? Feels like it. I seem to be pushing it more to one side, and I don't think that's because I'm just one engine. Do I need to redo this? Well, that killed it. Don't do that. Kick that one again. That's the right engine. Thank you. Alright. There we go. Now I seem to have kicked both engines on. You can actually hear the difference now. It's not going up and down. Either that or I kicked both off. What have I done? Oh no, now I can hear it. There we go. Now we... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, my engines are on now. Or I killed it. I think I just killed it, didn't I? Should have left it alone, shouldn't I? Alright, so that was the right starter. Or did we shut down the left one, did we? There we go. Was that an F15 I can hear? Probably an F15 I can hear. Oh, don't hold it down. Alright, now you can download this and get it straight on. Okay, that sounds like it's running. Okay, now both my engines are running. Cool. I once saw a person use a car steering wheel to fly a plane. Leonard Rapier, who's been flying with me and Bryce and Oz Flight Sim, uses... oh, mate. Thanks for the sticker, Fozzie. He uses a flight stick to drive his truck. So, yeah. I don't think I've got my steering wheel there. But thank you very much for the $5 sticker. If I click on that, will it add it up the top? I think it will. Alright, thank you very much. Ready for takeoff. Okay, Short Round's ready. Ruden's got, I think that's the Vertigo standard version, not the Hyper one, so should still be able to keep up pretty good. Thank you very much, Fozzie. Let's take off. Oh, we might just take a one level of flaps there. I'm a little low in my seat now. There we go. Oh, I probably should have pushed that faster. Alright, we're up. Very cool. Thank you. Gear up. Oh, we're looking from in front. I forgot about that, but that's fine. Alright, we'll already back that off. Alright, flaps up, thank you. Alright, and we will also get our VFR map on. So I've just popped it off the screen. I will show you where we're going today. So, we are making our way up through a couple of international airports. Tell you what I might do is actually do a quick turn. Zach's Gaming, I watch an ad fully. Thanks, mate. Yeah, so most of my income comes from my ad revenue. I don't get much. Thank you very much, Fozzie. I don't actually get much in donations. I do a lot of streams, but it's a very low thing. So I do actually keep ads on. Sorry, but if that changes in the future, because I'm going to start doing a daily show, the Brett Plays Daily Show, which will be a stream for a couple of hours per day. So if that changes, yeah, look, I might take all of the ads off on stream. Nothing worse though than watching an ad that is like a 2-minute ad. I don't mind the 11-second ones, I don't mind the 15 or even 20 seconds, or if it's something I haven't seen before, I don't mind. Alright, I'm going to take autopilot. Can we hold 2500? Yeah, we can, thank you. What direction should we be heading? Ooh, why did I slow down? By pressing N. We should be heading at 7.1. Didn't I just lose an engine or something? I've lost control here. I have no throttle. Oh, don't tell me my throttle's going to muck up again. Alright, hang on. What can I do here? I'm going to probably need to take... Yeah, okay. Moving back to the man cave was not a good idea. Let me just pause for a second in the air. We're going to yank out the throttle and plug it directly into a USB. So give me a second. Alright, hopefully this doesn't kill the stream. It's going to kill the camera. Alright. I'm going to have to kill the camera. Brace. Alright, and we got control back, thank you. Pause off. Oh, I have no keyboard control, so I didn't plug that one back in. Right, so my flight stick does not like USB hub. It needs to be plugged in direct. And I learned that when I moved down to the house. I have no end of trouble. Alright, flight stick's working. Okay, yep. Wow, we killed the engines though. Take some flaps, thank you. See if we can do an emergency. Restart. I'm going to try both engines. Sorry, no cam. That'll have to go off until I can get another USB extension, because I now need... Oh, this is going to be a struggle. feet. What's our speed? 125. I don't want to ditch here. Engine fail. Controller fail. So what happens is, I found this out when I moved into the house to try and keep... You know what? I'm going to pause it there. And I tried to keep the Can you start both of those? Thank you. Whoa. I just went underwater? I think I did. Right, so when I moved to the house, do I have control? Thank you. Alright, I got control there. Flaps up. I'm not getting any acceleration. sure if we're warming up the engines or what the deal is here. See if we can hold altitude. So what happens is, okay, so yeah, even worse, controllers have failed. My flight stick has control for engines, reverse, alright, we put reverses on, that's why. Okay, now we're going. Alright, where's the F-15? Cool, there we go. So, when it's faulty, because I have start, stop, like auto start, auto stop, reverses, flaps, gear, altitude hold, everything is all plugged onto the same throttle controls. Plugged it into a 7-port powered USB, same as I did down in the house where I moved down, and that's when I found out it was faulty, or not faulty, but didn't like sharing the USB with other items. So I had keyboard and I had camera plugged in there. So once I pulled out the 7-port from the USB and plugged direct, that's what I had to do. No, it doesn't have reverses, but when you click the control for reverses, you have no engine throttle. So I've got it clicked where if you basically it's connected to park brake and throttle. Can we just sit here, thank you? Alright. We'll get some level flight here, and it was 7-1, wasn't it? Alright. Thank you. Direction hold, thank you. You're going to go down to 3500. Let's see if we can get this autopilot thing working. Yeah, so because it's all on my flick switches, once the USB starts playing up, all the buttons seem to press. Like, they just automatically start bumping buttons. Which turned on the reverses, it put the landing gear down. Didn't see the flaps. But essentially it's mucked up, so when you yank it out of your USB hub, the game doesn't like that and takes ages to get back in. War Thunder. Do they have this in the War Thunder? I don't know if I've seen it. I think they've got something similar to this. And I'll tell you what, I watch a lot of War Thunder. I mean, I'm a Fly Daily fan. I watch his stuff. I did get into it right when it first came out, or maybe a year after it first came out. But I needed the disk space at the time, so I actually took it off and never got back to it. But I did watch, and I do have continued to watch for several years now, Fly Daily on his videos. I have thought about getting back into it, but it's a grind. It really is. Spend a lot of time doing stuff. I wonder if I have another USB cable here and I can get this camera going again. I don't know if I can. Might try. Alright, so I'm going to get up around the 400 knots for the others who are flying with me. We will land at DGAA. What I'll do is... let's have a look at this fuel situation. Okay, so we started with half, and what I'll probably do is this will actually probably use up all of the external tanks and then get onto the other 50%. These say almost full, but from 57% and above, it's full. I actually worked that one out. They have like 90% warplane. Nearly all warplanes in the game. Yeah, I've been watching that. There is a sim version of it, like a more of a simulation of the planes, and I kind of like that version. I also have DCS and what's on IL2, which I haven't done. Yeah. Maybe we'll take our VFR map off the screen. Thank you. Alright, can you see the other guys? Where are they? Nope, headrest in the way there. I don't see anybody behind me. This is not a bad aircraft for a free aircraft. I think the only texture things I missed is all of these buttons that you can't press now anyway, and the gear lever and flap switch. A-Box says g'day. Max says hello. Come fly with me. I am flying jets. We are doing about 400 knots, so just under 0.8 mark. 0.85 would be my fastest I think I can do in this. I've got a few texture issues down below. Some of these things didn't pop in either. Let me check. Chris says, oh yeah, I think the plane you're flying now is in the game too. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. This is a initially 1944, I think, built plane, not the Mark 8. That would have been the first version. I guess Mark 1, or not even Mark, it's just Gloster Meteor. Let me just pop that there for a second and see if I can find another USB extension. We'll fix that up for the next stream. That's a shame though that flight stick does not like a USB hub. Everything else works, but not that. Very nice aircraft this. Don't think I can open any. Oh no, I do have air brakes though. Let's have a look at those from behind. Very nice. They work well too. Actually, that reminds me of converting an ME262, but hard to get. Yeah, it's a very similar plane. I don't know if... I don't think I've got one, if that's what you're saying. But, we've got... My aircraft's so loud, we can't even hear the rock music behind. You guys let me know if that works. Also, let me know if I'm talking too loud. I do have my microphone in a slightly different position tonight, which would probably make it a lot louder. You know what, I will take it up over 400 here. Alright, so Ghana. Now, I did want to mention, I think we are going to cross over another small country in between. It says 7-1, but you know what? I'm actually going to take this over to about 8-0 in order to get close to the coast, so that when we do come in, where are we here? We're going to be underneath, I don't have my camera anymore, do I? So when we come in here, we'll come in from the coast and land. Might just leave that up there. Who says I go full-on kamikaze mode in the custom servers? What are the custom servers? As in, they allow pretty much any plane, or like you mean like non-scenario? So I'm not sure what a custom server is. Oh, retracted. Maybe you meant something else. Oh, we're doing 436 knots. Bruden, how you going there, mate? Are you in VR again tonight? I don't want to ask you too many questions because I know you got to take your glasses off to type. But if so, are you able to keep up at 436 knots? And also considering I'm about to land. I think also I'm about to come up to probably the most populated area, as in densely populated area, since leaving Morocco. So we are still in Nigeria. No, Ghana. We're going into Nigeria. And again, I had a look for this. Probably Google Maps is the easiest thing to look up. But there's also another small little state, Bloomy or something, Bolomie. I'll have to look it up. Let's get the maps back open. I hope that doesn't slow down the internet. Talking about slowing down the internet, usually when you're getting close, there we go, not receiving enough because I'm too busy downloading stuff on the internet. Chris says, no, like the server maps modes, nearly all the stuff are made, I'm guessing that's by the server owner, accidentally retracted the message. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, okay, so definitely custom by people putting in their own assets or their own stuff. That's cool. I used to do that with Battlefield 1942. We used to play the DCS mods, which was a Desert Combat Simulator mods. No, DC, not DCS, DC, Desert Combat. Which a lot of the, I believe, a lot of the guys who helped build the Desert Combat stuff went and worked for DICE and helped make Battlefield 2. Which was using a lot of the same stuff that they'd come up with, which was awesome. But I used to do that a lot. Alright, let's go and have a look at Africa. Where are we? So we're going to go over Togo and Benin and into Nigeria. So there's actually two coastlines, a very short, but we're still staying in Ghana for this first one here. I must admit I probably need to slow down here and work out where we are going to land here. Let's get down below some of these clouds. So unlike the Shackleton that I have been flying, this does fly like a fighter, which is awesome. There's Max. Max has appeared above me. Welcome, mate. Short rounds bringing in that F-15. No problem behind me there. I think I can see where the runway is. I will land here. Bring it in at 275 knots. So definitely the most populated area. There's not a lot of high-rise or anything here. Oh, I think last time I actually flew, when I say last time, I tested this first. So I want to see if the fuel would last. I can't see at the moment, I have to move my head. See if the fuel would last enough to do this flight. I think I am going to need to refuel before we make our final destination. Can you probably see the airport? I'm way too low here. Over the waterway there. Let's just use the trim to hold that up. Thank you. Alright, we actually got a fair way to go. On those aerobatic servers, I ran people down, and on the other servers, I just kamikaze because I literally had nothing to do with small plane. Wow, actually, I thought it was actually here, but no, it's not. It's actually over in the city. Okay, well, let's get a move on. It doesn't like me pushing it too hard, too quick, does it? Here it's straining. Alright, so where are we here? Is this Kotoka International Airport. Wow, look at all the houses down here. So compared with a lot of the last, what, 8 flights now, this is the 9th, Morocco is where we had the last amount of decent population. This is a decent population. Like, there's a fair chunk of housing and stuff down there. I reckon a short round of bringing that in. You don't see any lights from up here, but I can see where the runway is. Sure, if I were able to, yeah, there we go. Pull my gun trigger on my flight stick, and it actually points to the airport, which is pretty cool. So like that. Alright, we'll take some gear down. We'll take one level of flaps, thank you. And we'll bring this in for a landing. Then we'll do a quick assess of our fuel, and what we might do is just have a look at the map and see how far it is to the next few. I do have a map that tells me airports and whether they have fuel. It'll be, whoa, we're getting some freezing there. What's going on? Thank you. I don't know, loading in assets or something. The graphics on Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 is so good, I can't even imagine if they release a Flight Sim 2040. Yeah, you know, something like a 2040. Wow, I've got a F4 flying in over top of me. You need your landing gear down, Max, if you plan on landing. Just saying. If you want to land this, remember your gear down, because they don't look down to me. Hopefully there's not too much delay for this. Maybe they are down, they're just not showing it. I'm guessing they were. Alright, and we'll put the nose down a little bit too quick there, but it's alright. How are we with brakes? These brakes are pretty good. How's that for a pair of brakes? Woohoo. Alright, what do we got? Might just pull up. We'll wait for Varuden. Do have a fuel stop. There's one in front of us and there's one to our right here. 7 out of 10. Is that because I put my nose down too hard rather than letting it, or is it because I missed the center line? Because I was too busy looking at an F4 in front of me. Excuses. But thank you, I'll take 7. 7 better than a 4. Alright, you know what? I might fill up here. Alright, cool. Park brake on, thank you. So we have 8 and 13% from our fuel, but what we might do is we're going to max it. So that is the maximum amount of fuel, and we should be able to see inside now. Oh, hang on. Full, and full. Thank you. So these are my 2 outsides. Let's just put that like that. Alright, did I see Varuden just go over? Nope, short round. There's Rudin. There he is. I'll give him a moment to catch up. And while we're doing that, next airport is DXXX. That's Turcoing. I guess that's the best way of pronouncing it, at 073 degrees. So Turcoing, I've got the map here. I think that's this one here. That's in Loam. It is one runway, asphalt, 9,856 feet. There is jet fuel and avgas there as well. Well, we might stop in there, or I think then we're going to Lagos. Oh no, is Lagos in the next? No, hang on. The next one actually, we will land there because it's in Togo. So we might land at Loam in Togo, and then so that's DXXX, and then we'll go to DBBB. Is that this one here? That's DN. Oh no, DBBB. We might just fly over that on our way to DNMM. Alright, so we've got a Varugan and that short round going down there to see where he's up to. There we go, that's a very nice German F4 for a German pilot. Welcome, Max. I don't have an Australian livery for this particular aircraft. Alright, let's make sure that our stream is running okay. Excellent connection, okay, good. I think it's just when I mucked around with the map. Let me show you what I'm using too. While we're waiting for these guys just to come in a little bit quicker before I taxi out. I'll put this on screen, thank you. Okay, so I'm using fsxmap.com. It has been updated now to show basically Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. So we've actually taken off from here at the Air Force Base, which it tells me all about it, and there's no fuel there at the Air Force Base. I did not know that. But we have come to this one here, and there is jet fuel and avgas. So this is a free account. You can actually track yourself as well if you sign in. You can measure, you can do some planning. I was originally going to go here in this island, but it's part of Equatorial Guinea and not Cameroon. So I think we're finishing here. And then what I'll do is I'll make some steps down the coast in another flight. I might even use the same aircraft. I'm kind of liking this, but I've got a couple of old fellas that would work really well. Let's get back over here, thank you. Alright, while Varuden and Short Round are playing around down there at the coastline, I think Varuden might be thinking he should have got something a little faster. I'm going to get ready for taxi. Loving that F4 there, Max. Looks awesome. Even better when it's not sitting in underneath the ground like a lot of planes that show up on my sim for some reason. I might follow the yellow line out here. Alright, if you are a regular viewer of mine, give me a heads up. What other planes would you like to see in this Circumnavigating Africa series, as in what to fly? And don't say SR-71, because we won't see very much. And the last time I did, I think, multiplayer SR-71, no, actually the last time I did the F-15s, it was struggling with loading in. I crashed, Short Round says. Having to catch back up. Oh, is that what happened? Just take off at DGAA. You should be able to look in on my stream to see the different airport codes or just follow. Got the F4 following, yes we do. Although the F15 shouldn't take too much to catch up. What was our first run? 194 kilometers. Alright, let's park that one away. I'm probably going to do a few more streams like this next week. The plan was to do only the 1 PM stream and spend some time with my wife. My wife's going to be busy, she says, next week during the evenings, and said go and do your streams then like normal. So, well, not like normal, but it's this time, 7. So we might do a few more. If you guys want to join in, by all means. But I won't be doing just Africa. I might do some other stuff as well. So I may still do the 1 o'clock streaming Australian time. Okay. Brett plays Bravo Papa 2-1, holding short, runway 03. I think it's 03, isn't it? Ready for takeoff. Short rounds here. There's Rudin, he's still in the air. I'm liking this plane. Kind of wish though those RPM would tell me what my engines are doing, because the left and right ones just not showing up. It's in the top right hand corner of my panel there. They don't seem to want to work. I also I haven't fully imported this. That's why you don't have things on the bottom left of the screen. I think when I did that, it failed to work. I think that's why I chose not to do that. Alright, looks like Mac's ready. We'll take 1 level of flaps, not that we really need it on a long runway like this. And short round spawned in here, is prepping his engine, I guess. Alright. Climbs so well. Right, let's keep climbing. I'm going to do this a high flight this time. I'm actually going to make my way to 10,000 just for this run. Put our GPS back on the map there for you guys. Now, I don't remember what heading it was again. 7-3. Okay, thank you. Alright, is autopilot active or not? I think it is. So it should bring me back to heading 7-3, because we don't have a automatic nav in this. Oh, I've lost the Xbox controller. Oh, that was that plugged into the same. Oh no, doesn't like that cable. Having a little bit of USB trouble today, but we're still flying. So Rudin, did I go a little bit too fast there for you, mate? I don't see you behind the clouds there. Alright, climbing for 10. 435 knots. This plane goes so well. I wonder how well we're doing. Oh, that was my landing gear. How's that fuel already sucking away from full? Yeah, look at that. I think if you look in here as well, you can see just how quickly, this is how many litres we took on. You can see it, numbers going down. We seem to take the external tank 1 first and then the other side, so it seems to be sharing it back and forth there. Alright, so we have left, what's the name of that city again? Kotoka. Or at least the airport was. So, actually, let's click on here. That was Accra. Alright. Kotoka International is in the city of Accra in Ghana. So now we are going to fly to Lome, so the airport of Takoradi in Lome, Lome, DXXX is the airport, and that is in Togo. Time to make it to another country. Alright, how's the you guys are on that side. Phantom and the F-15. Oh, can I turn off my name tag? Oh, look at that. There we go. Oh, no, he's gone down below me. I can't see him. But the F-15's cruising there. There he is. Alright, that makes for a nice experience when you've got somebody who's sitting in next to you, although I'm in the old school stuff. I guess the F4 is 1960s. Wait, is that an F15 again? Oh yeah, it is. For a second there I thought you were in the F14. No. Nice shiny chrome F15. He's leaving me for dead. It's alright. I'm sitting on just over 0.8 mark, which would be 447 knots true airspeed. Alright, let's have a look at this place. Oh, I don't have my Xbox control at the moment, so I can't do a nice U-Butte outside shot. I don't think I'm on live weather. Anybody else on live weather? No, I'm on few clouds. Alright, let's go live weather and see what it does. Hopefully it's not nothing but white cloud everywhere. Whoa! Holy shamoly. I think we'll go back to a few clouds. But that's what it looks like in live weather at the moment. They seem to be having some sort of monsoonal lightning storm and the likes. Yeah, I'll fly it just to have a look, but we're missing out on the ground below, and that's kind of part of the whole journey of flying the coast, and you get to see stuff. So, short-lived. Let's have a few clouds. Wow. At least now I can see the ground. Plenty of farming down there. Alright, where do we find the borderline here? Pretty much right at the city. So it is all Ghana right up until you get to the city of Lome. Yeah, they've built their city right up on the edge of it. And then the airport's in the city. Okay, well then we'll be in Togo. And then from Togo we will... I might just do a touch and go there. And then we'll make our way into Benin. I'm not sure. Benin? B-E-N-I-N? Live weather is awesome, says Max. Mate, it is, but not for streaming beautiful scenery. It's for buzzing around in amongst the clouds. It is pretty cool though, especially at 10,000 feet, because you're almost right between two layers. Fruden, did we leave you in the dust? I'm sorry, mate, if that's the case. Chris is going to leave for a sec. Alright, mate. Probably not going to miss too much at the moment. We're just cruising 4 or 5 knots. DXXX. I'll do a touch and go. We've got a few airports. Oh, you can almost see the borderline. See that line there and that line there? That's actually pretty much the country region. It must be a river. Right. Actually, no, looking at it, there's another one in between. I think. Oh, it's hard to tell. No, actually that might be it, yeah. So this is Togo, and this is Benin. Actually no, Benin finishes here somewhere, so maybe it's that little line there. Small countries in Africa. Maybe we'll have a look, see what they are. So what is it? B-E-N-I-N in Africa. A narrow north-south strip of land in West Africa lies between latitudes 6 and 13 north, 0 and 4. Benin is bounded by Togo. Yeah, okay, I already know that. French-speaking West African nation, birthplace of the Voodoo religion, and home of the former Dahomey Kingdom. Right, from 1600 to 1900, right, okay. A couple of royal palaces. And a throne mounted on human skulls. Holy schmoly. Okay, yeah, well, look, at birthplace of voodoo. Cool. Lucky we're not staying for very long, but I don't believe in voodoo anyway. Alright, looks pretty nice down there. Lot of farms though. What's the population here? In Benin it's actually 11.8 million. What's the other place? Togo. Togo West, Togo Africa, yep, enter, thank you. Togo is a nation on the Gulf of Guinea, is known for its palm-lined beaches and hilltop villages. Talk about markets and stuff. Talisman and remedies relating to the voodoo. So it's also part of that whole area where voodoo. 8 million people. Well, there you go. What's up with your VR map? You're using the wrong window. Yeah. So what you do is I can actually just swipe it straight off the screen there, or I can put it back on. If I click close, it puts it back to the normal one where you can move it around. But you can't move it off. The middle screen. So clicking that allows me to actually drag it off onto another screen. So that's why I'm using something different. Alright, we're coming in pretty close. What I might do is jump back in behind. Good morning, Vruden the Great. Morning, mate. I saw you flying with me. I don't know where you are now. I don't know whether I was going too fast for you. I think the little Vertigo that you're in. I think you're in the Vertigo, unless you were just in the stock plane. Should be able to go fast enough. Alright, I'm going to do a touch and go here at DXXX. We are going to bring this down. Can we zoom out further? No, we cannot. So let's just move the seat back. Thank you. There we go. Now I can see my controls at the same time. That's the runway on the other side of town there. So the borderline, you can see a line in front of me here where there's nothing but farmland on this side, and then all of a sudden there's city line. That is actually the country borderline. So between Guinea and Togo. Interesting. I wonder if there's a fence or something there. Or they just know that's it. Alright, gear down, thank you. Oh wow, I am going pretty fast. Air brakes, thank you. Touch and go only. I'm going to stay inside. Air brakes back off, thank you. Decent city. I think they're stock buildings though, or fairly stock for Microsoft. I'm sure when Africa gets its update there'll be you know, Africa type buildings. I don't know what they're going to do for that because Africa's quite vast. Maybe there'll be west and east and south and stuff. Oh, oh. I think there's a target system there I can see. Alright, touch and go, thank you. We'll keep going. Oh, I just got an achievement there for landing at the airport. I saw something saving down the bottom there, which is usually means a landing thing saved. I don't think I even have a plane that will go 400 knots. Other than a Cessna Citation or CJ4, they're the stock ones that'll do it. Maybe after July 27, when we get the new jet update, you'll have an F-18 at least, or something there. Yeah, you were in the Vertigo. Yeah, the Vertigo should do 400 knots, I thought. Alright, we're in DXXX. We are now heading to DBBB at 084 degrees. I might make it 1200 feet. Thank you. What did I say? 084 was it? Yep. No, I've got my autopilot stuck on a slight turn there. Get buzzed from both sides. That's funny. Alright. Let's see what this thing can do. Come on. Autopilot. Actually, what I don't want it doing is doing what we had in the last stream. Sit at 2000, thank you. Where it just went up to 1,000 knots in a Shackleton. It happens with FSX aircraft that seem to have some fault. After some of the latest updates. Alright, we finished at DXXX. It is 126 kilometers to DBBB, which I'm not going to land at, but is in, where did we say it was? Benin? Yep. So this is Togo. And Togo is pretty much going to end very soon. Wow, look at that. That's actually modelled in. I'm quite impressed. Often those things are just photographs. Considering Africa hasn't been done, I think Max is going to try and go under it. I think he went under it too. Well, I'll be. Maybe. It seems to have slowed down. Glad I looked. That's pretty cool. Alright. We are doing now 500 knots. Alright. How are we doing for fuel? Half on the external tanks. Okay, cool. I can handle that. Alright, don't seem to have my Xbox One controller. Kuma, nice landing. Thank you, mate. Inside much easier than outside sometimes. Although, depending, if you get a shadow, you can actually see just and get the depth of how high you're going. This aircraft, though, this is awesome. So nice. Decent air brakes. What, 4 levels? Well, 1, 2, 3. 3 levels of flap. I don't know what's going on. Your stream is far behind. Oh no, is it? Is it because I've been searching the internet? Oh, it has lagged a bit. Yes, it has. Sorry about that. Oh, because I've got the web page over the top to see whether it's running right. Right. Clipped your TNG. What is my TNG? But yes, everybody seems to get clipped now. Oh wow, look at my... Welcome too, Shane. My stream is dying, and if I need to go and put onto mobile internet, I'll do that. But I think my streaming speed has gone down. Let's see if I can get up. What are we sending? Oh wow, barely enough at the moment. Maybe because I'm going faster. Not sure. Yep, I'm getting a full-on lag fest there. Probably only now just seeing the planes buzzing past me. Slow down, because I had the same issue when I went fast over Africa in the F-15s. Okay, I've just swapped over to mobile and data. See how this goes. I'll just put this in. Alright. Touch and Go says Oz. Okay, cool. Thanks, mate. I think it's my internet suffering on a Friday night, which is another reason why I didn't do Friday night streams. And we're planning on trying to do more 1 p.m. streams. So we have just overflown. Oh, what was the name of that place again? I don't know how to pronounce that, but that's just the name of the airport, the actual oh no, it's Coastline in Benin. Better now, it says short round. Okay, good, mate. I hope it's also caught up, so it may have actually skipped a bit, so I'll go around. Now, I may have kicked off West USA server, which means the guys who were flying with me may have been disconnected from me, so that might take a moment to click back. Actually, you know what we'll do is we'll actually just go West Europe for a second, go back to West USA. 210 ping, are you kidding me? No, you're not going to stay at 210 ping, are you? See, West Europe, I'm getting a 13 millisecond. West USA, I'm now getting 221 millisecond. Nope, there we go. West USA down to 117. Alright, we'll try that and we'll see what happens. Sometimes it lies. There's no way I get a 13 millisecond ping to West USA from Tasmania. Really? Europe for the win, says Max. Yeah, mate. Look, if it fails, if something's happening on West USA, or there's too many people working on it at the moment, like, okay, I can see you now though. Short round will probably pop up in a moment, unless he's like, oh, he's up above. There we go. Probably was there the whole time, was he? All right. We are back. We are using mobile phone data. I didn't check to see how much I got left this month, but oh well. What are we, 16th of the month? It's not like I went camping or anything in July and used up some of my data there. That is a weird A star plane. This, mate, is a 19... Actually, I don't know when the Mark 8F... You'd have to look that one up. Okay, now I don't know what Max is in, so we've disconnected on what I can see him in. Originally in 1944, so end of World War II, the British came up with the Meteor. That's what this is. It was actually used in service a few times, I believe. You look up the history stuff. It was definitely continued into the... Oh, you know what? It might have been stopped around 1948 or something. I don't know what you got, Max, but it's not that F4 Phantom we had before, so I don't know what's going on there. But this is an FSX conversion. It comes over really nice. Oh, my oxygen supply just went open and closed. I guess that's on automatic. I hope so. I would join in a T40 at 5. Yeah, that's probably good. Oh, but you're on holidays. Oh, mate. Good on you for being on holidays. It's a good thing. T45 probably good speed for this too. Probably doing 344 knots. I'm going to get back up to 400 and 450. Desync, yeah. See, now we're jumping back and forth. What I'll do for the sake of this stream, don't find me on any other server very often, but look at East USA now gives me 10 milliseconds. No, there we go, West USA, 43. It's my best. All you have to do is wait for a second. Maybe West USA's got some issues at the moment. I don't know. You're here until Sunday next week. Awesome. Where's here? Guy still in the F4. Yeah, see, I saw you before, no problem. But not at the moment. Alright, so the country of Benin is where we are over right now. What do we say that Benin was? Benin is a French-speaking West African nation, and it is also the birthplace of voodoo. Hoodoo? Voodoo. You do voodoo. Vruden. I almost read that out as voodoo, Franks. Vruden is in the air, mate. I can see you now, and I can't see short round because he's probably climbing for the sky somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. I am back on West USA. It did seem to be the best one to be on. 460 knots. Don't want to run that too fast. So Oz Flight Sim clipped my touch and go. Okay, I'll have to see what a clip looks like. Welcome, Luke Hostad, the manager, the legend, the streamer himself, Hostad. If you haven't seen his channel, feel free to give yourself a plug there. Might also do a little bit of Oz Flight Sim. If you haven't already seen, I was talking before about clipping my touch and go. This is a link to his channel. Alright, not seeing as much of the coastline here, but I guess we are not too far away from the coast. How are we doing for fuel? I can see that between the stick lines there that we're actually getting down fairly low. Alright, that redeem, use your chat points. Don't have to do that to make a sound effect. If you look on my... a little bit of lag. No, we're sending. Okay, good. If you look on my Discord channel, you'll actually see announcements I popped in the codes that you can write in. Probably a week or two ago. If you scroll up a little bit. Current list of sound effects from my channel. Feel free to jump in and do that. Dan Random at Brett Plays stream looks good now. Okay, good. We are using our mobile phone data to do it. So this is also, if you saw the beginning of my stream, you will have seen that I'm back in the man cave. I think up here in the man cave, I get more interference.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Don't you love it when you realise that you left it too late, but you got decent air brakes, so that's good. Need some assets here as well. Alright, I'm going to bring this around. I can't see down there anyway, but there's the runway right there. What I might do is land this, get a few people together. Where else we got? Only Max at the moment. Max was in an aircraft I could see and now I cannot. Probably because I changed internet. But I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. Well, we got two runways and almost like a separate airport here with a decent taxiway. Which one should I go for? I think I might go for the long one over that side, because then you get access to both sides of that. Alright, I'll have some gear, thank you. Might even take a level of flaps. You know what, I'm going to take 2 levels. I'll bring this in nice and sharp. Oh, I'm going to try and bring this in right sharp. I was using the look to waypoint button, but well, I've put this on an angle and a half, haven't I? I'm not used to 2 levels of flat. It's actually not too bad. Just wants to float. Ooh, maybe not floating, but dang, we're down. But I think I brought that in a little too hard. Qantas. Oh, mate, can't half recognise that a mile away, can you? Oh, and we're frozen. Don't crash, don't crash. No. I got a decent landing there, at least I got it down, but I have stopped. And my stream's only about 10 seconds behind, and now we've stopped for more than 10 seconds, so I don't know what's happened there. I have a feeling that the stream has... No, the sim has died. This is not cool. Where in the flight plan are you? So I'm in a DNMM, Delta November Mike, and I might have to reload here. It was too much, I reckon it was. So give me a second and I will be right back. All right, good time for a coffee if you want to make one. If you want to come and join me, DNMM, so Delta November Mike is the place to take off. If you look on the description of the video, you should be able to see the remaining airports, DNSU, DNPR. So if you want to put in a flight plan between those three, that's where we'll go, and I'll be back in as soon as this loads up, as you can see. Okay, don't plug your Xbox One controller back in if it has gone off when you're in the middle of loading in Microsoft Flight Sim, because it doesn't actually like it. So we're going to be delayed a little bit longer here. Sorry about that. But yes, Max, so can't wait for Sim Update 5. Hope they will also improve the multiplayer. Yeah, with things desyncing all the time. Yeah, it would be nice. So what happened was I got most of the way loaded in, thought, oh, my Xbox controls are unplugged, I might just plug it back in, use a different USB, the one I used to have in the man cave, and it killed the sim. So we're going to load back in, but that'll give everybody else a chance to get your coffees together, get into a plane that can do 400 to 450 knots, although I don't think I've got much over 400 anyway, and make the last two or final two airports. I must admit, I haven't had a crash to desktop in a while. Technically it didn't crash, I had to end it, but it froze and I wouldn't get out of that, so okay. The wonders and joy of a Microsoft Flight Sim streaming. Now I know, don't give other people too much flack when their streams crash. Thanks for being patient, everybody. That's probably about 8 minutes for that song alone. 9 minutes. Yeah. Luke's going to try and join in. All right, mate. Are you still crashing the desktop as well? Or have you overcome whatever that issue is? Are you in truck sim now? 94 miles an hour? Didn't know this truck would do 94 miles an hour. Alright, I'm definitely going to get back into the multiplayer truck sim. Oh, sorry if that music is a little too loud. I am going to get back into the multiplayer truck driving. I'm going to get into the ATS, and I'm going to actually try ETS. I've only done the 1 hour tutorial there and then went into ATS and kind of forged a career there instead. But now that it's updated to multiplayer, I'm happy to do that as well. I think Bryce is going to do it. Maybe Hostad. Anybody else who's interested, definitely welcome. Probably at least once a week. Checking for updates. How about no updates, move on? Sean, why don't you do streams with Discord anymore? 2 reasons. I've already changed to mobile phone data tonight, because internet was not doing well enough, and Discord will also chew up that as well. And the more talk I do in Discord, the less you guys type in chat in my video, the less people, or the less YouTube sees it as active and doesn't share that with other people. So if you guys do chat in here, the more you talk and or press like or anything like that, the more it's going to get promoted to other people. But if all I'm doing is in Discord and you guys potentially don't even watch it or chat in there, then you don't get much extra promotion. Initially though, was because talking in Discord used up that much more internet. It also does use up processing, but not too much. I don't do too bad there. And memory, but mostly the internet. I'll still do it though when I get into BeamNG. Oh, now we've got a black screen. And the forever blue bar down the bottom. Hope that answers your question there, Sean. This is taking way too long. I hope you guys have gone and got your coffee, get your cold bevies. Will, I guess that meant to be there, be BeamNG this weekend? I think it's probably a Sunday thing. I think I'm going to probably do some ETS on Saturday. Now I've got the whole weekend to stream, both Saturday and Sunday. When I say I've got the whole weekend, that's for people over in the other time zones, probably Friday night into Saturday. Although I do have Monday as well. My wife is going away again, another adventure. She's on holidays up until Sunday and decided to go for another hike overnight. Hostat is back. Mate, I'm still loading. I haven't seen that blue bar move at all. We might end up having to leave it there because Flight Sim is not responding. Although it often says that when it's loading in. Do ATS2, just modified my truck. Yeah, I will do ATS. I'm thinking about doing them on Tuesdays. Let's lower that. So if I do it on Tuesdays, I'm going to call it Truck and Tuesday. So it'll probably be 1 PM GMT plus 10. Okay, Flight Simulator is moving. I can see the blue bar has moved along. Thank God. But yeah, something's going on tonight. So appreciate those who've come and checked out. We have got our way to, where was it, DNMM, so Delta November Mike, and we'll be making our way for the final two. But with a frozen plane on the runway, so as soon as we touch down, we kind of stop there. That kind of sucks. But we'll get into the final two on the flight plan, if this actually lets me in. Must have been the Voodoo. Man, I can't believe I got out of bed for this. Oh, mate. Appreciate you being here with me. You don't have to do that. I'll be doing some streams at other times as well. Although I can't do the midnight streams anymore. That was just too hard on both my sleep and relationship with my wife. Streaming between midnight and say 3 a.m. and then going to bed at 4. One time I think I got in there at about 4:30, 4:45. My wife's like, I'm up now, you want to have a coffee? Oh no, I need to sleep. But yeah, the time zones suck sometimes. This is still going. It doesn't take this long to load normally. If it crashes again, that'll be the end of the stream. I'll just stop it there. This is taking forever. I don't think I got anything else to show you guys. Maybe I can. Not today. It's 12:44 there, alright. Sean says, I like the 10 a.m. GMT ones. That works quite nicely. 10 a.m. and GMT. When's 10 a.m. for you guys? So what time is it there now? I don't know if I've got anything else here. I have made a review video, but it's not out yet. I want me to make you a segment of funnies and fails from your videos. So you've got something to show in case this happens again. It's probably actually a good idea. It's 11:45 at the moment, GMT. Okay, so starting at around 7 at night is probably good. I'll probably do some even... yeah, this is the longest loading screen. This is something else has gone wrong. It does not take this long, ever. In Washington, D.C., we are 14 hours behind you. Hours. Right, I got in. Oh my god. Finally, thank you. What are we doing over in the US? We were over in Africa, thank you. Maybe it was the aircraft carriers that I landed near that killed it. Alright, set as departure, thank you. Where's my final? What do we say? It's not DGTK-DGAA, is it? Hang on. Let's have a look. No, it's DNPR. Harcourt City, yes. Port of Harcourt, and there's a little one in between. 56 minutes, I don't know about that. DNSU. I think it was this one here, wasn't it? DNSU, right. 454 kilometers, 57 minutes. Not at the speed I go. Oh, it's the data that's taking so long. Look, I don't load normally when I'm streaming. Admittedly, I loaded in before and it crashed when I plugged in the Xbox One controller again. GTA takes longer to load? No, are you kidding? I mean, that was 2 loads, well, 1.5, because it loaded and then I plugged in and then the whole thing crashed. I still can't get the back on. You're going in now as well? Okay, cool. I think what we need is that. Where is it? Britain says, I had it tell me that my data wasn't fast enough for photogrammetry. No, I actually turn my photogrammetry off, but I leave the Bing on. I find photogrammetry does try to load in a lot of extra, and it's very heavy on the resources. Sometimes I can, when the internet is trying to grow up,
Bueller. Bueller. Bueller.
He's sick. My best friend's sister's boyfriend's brother's girlfriend heard from this guy who knows this kid is going with the girl who saw Ferris pass out at 31 Flavors last night. I guess it's pretty serious.
Yep. I've got another one for myself. Here we go.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
Oh, I need to get that a strike. Mic will be breaking up while I'm loading in. So yeah, the microphone might be breaking up while I'm loading in and out. I'll be lucky if I can even fly. Alright. Oh, look at that front wheel. It is all over the shop. Hello. Have we broken this sim? Yeah, we have. Oh, my front wheel's broken. I didn't think I came in that heavy on the landing. Let's see if we can... Okay, we got a bunch of circlers. There we go. No. Alright, let's just get back in that air and get this mission on a run. Oh, so smooth. Alright, we're going away from the coast, aren't we? So we want to go this way. Okay, what's the heading? 115. Let me know if my sounds are too high. That music was cranked up a bit. If it's too much for you, let me know. There's everybody else. I did see people. They're all behind me, aren't they? Yep. Alright, let's see if we can scoot back in the chair again. Thank you. Now I get a decent view of my cockpit, and I'm back on 50% fuel. Yeah, I forgot to even do anything with that. That's fine. Alright. Pop this VFR up on the corner again. Okay. Just the engine that overpowering you. Engine's overpowering me. Okay, thank you. They are pretty loud outside. Can we hold an altitude? Thank you. Let's say 25. Alright, let's get ourselves back on the line here. 115. I might get onto the actual purple line here. Let's have a look around. Whoa, now what was it that, whoa, there's a 10 random and an F-22. That snuck up on me, didn't he? Alright. Coastline, now you can see the Navy ships out there. I don't know if, whoa, where did Max just go? Okay. Oh, Max is in a different default plane. What's this weird? So this is a Navy ship. This is part of a mod. I don't know if that had any influence on flashing, because we were on actually the runway. What am I doing? 300 knots? Push that a little bit faster, thank you. Alright. Bruden, alright, hot rod's in. Bruden, can you sit on... Tell me what you can go, actually. Probably a better idea. If you can do 400 knots, I'll do 400 knots. Well, I don't know what you guys are flying. I'd say my identify planes, except the F-22, is off. Now, do we have the Xbox controller working after all that? Oh my god, it does too. I love it. Try not to yank that out. G91 now, okay.
I love it when a plan comes together.
You're in an F-15. Why can't I see you guys? It's almost as if Microsoft goes, oh mate, your data is terrible. I'm going to turn all of that off. You catch up with you, you do you. Yep, okay. I'm doing me, so I don't even know how fast I'm going. I got out to the outside view. Just check my Xbox controller works. And that it does. Alright, we are going to cross some water here, but I will go back to 115, thank you. We'll actually take on the correct direction. We're almost on that purple line. Now, some shipping out there. It's all part of also the worldwide shipping mod that I have. These look like tankers. I'll be interested when we get around to the Suez. It is the Suez, yeah, in Egypt. Just how much traffic will be in there with these shipping mod going on. You're doing 345, alright, I'm doing 372. But I might actually land at this next one anyway. Yeah, don't get any aircraft other than it's a default. I don't know, what is that? CRJ? CJ4, I mean. Oh, and he's gone. Wow, that didn't take much. Alright, shipping, what do we got? That looks like a bit of a tug type thing, like a car ferry. Not car ferry, a shipping, a fishing. That looks like oil or maybe something like the cement ones we have here. Could be oilers. Here's another one. I lost Max, he disappeared altogether. He went full stealth mode. Right, we're going to miss the coast here a bit. How much of this coast are we missing? Not too bad. I might push it a little faster there. See if we get back up to 0.8 mark. Flaps are definitely up, are they? Yes, they are. Thank you. So if we get the buttons being able to be pushed back on, obviously you could press and lower the landing gear. Spoilers. Oh, that's my air brakes. Yep. GPS nav. I don't know what the button is, but I'm guessing that light being white means that, yeah, my autopilot is on. So autopilot, I think, is just to hold it straight. I don't think even a Mark 8 Meteor had any kind of navigation autopilot, which it turned. Did look at this today, and I'm thinking this is a bit of a lazy 2D picture of buttons. This is much better, but they're not textured. Avionics is on. Taxi lights are off. Beacon light. Oh, you know what? Let's turn all these on. There we go. And let's turn off the taxi lights. No. Oh, it only turns all of them on. Huh, okay. I can't... Oh, is it left? There we go. Landing lights off. Cool. Alright, so beacon, navigation, panel, and pilot. I need to work out what my taxi light is. I've got my landing light button. That's right. Oh, sure, just leave it. Well, you said me, I'll do me. I'll land, you'll catch up. Alright, what are you actually in? Are you back in the same plane? Yeah, I'm doing 450. That kind of does leave you, doesn't it? How are we doing with here? We got 2 hours into the stream. Yeah, that's alright. 20 odd minutes of that, unfortunately, stuck and crashing and... There's always the occasional press the Y key, race forward, press the Y key, so slew. I don't know if you're into that, or I don't know how that would go in VFR either. Alright, Hot Rod is in. Ooh, I can't tell, but it's something different than what I saw in before. Something has loaded. Looks like Max has loaded. Maybe my internet has now worked out. So, Rudin, you are in the Vertigo. What's your maximum speed in the Vertigo? Is that actually the 345? I kind of thought that thing did faster. Must be mistaken. Bryce says, where's your beautiful face? Mate, I am back in the man cave. If you see the beginning of my stream... Well, this is someone in a B1 Lancer. Oh man, I haven't flown that in ages. Woohoo! The beginning of my stream, my flight controls went crazy because I plugged it back into the 7-port USB plug and my throttle stick didn't like it. So I ended up having to unplug the 7-port and use the extension for that 7-port into my PC directly into my flight stick. Otherwise that would have killed it. Yellow is at 350. Should still be able to get a little bit more than that, but yeah, okay. Oh, it breaks up, okay. Yeah, you need damage turned off to get much faster than that. So Bryce, mate, no face at the moment. That B1 is cool, yes. It is a payware. I can't remember where I bought it from, but I did put it in the description when I got it. Oh, there it is. Some people have been trying to get some of the gauges and stuff in, and I'll spend some more time myself on that. I also want to do the same with the F23 or the YF23 Black Widow 2 that I also purchased off Milviz, actually, in FSX, because I loved it in FSX. Let's see. Let's just see how fast it will go, shall we? Just stay away from the red. You've been defaced. Yeah, okay, so the camera crashed. When you unplug the USB, OBS doesn't seem to want to get it back on again. Plus, I don't have another USB extension to pop it in on the other side. So I moved in this afternoon back into my man cave. I will have to reshuffle my USBs again. It just didn't like it, which is a bit of a shame. There were only 3 items plugged into the same USB, but my flight stick said no, I'm not having any of that. So that was just after takeoff. It basically turns my engines off, turns them onto reversers, puts the gear down, shuts the engines all together, just because all the buttons keep mashing. Whoa, there's a bit of lag there. Dan Randall's back there as well. I don't know how fast he's going. Yeah, I have been defaced, unfortunately, right at the beginning of the stream. Which is a bit of a shame because I was using a helmet from one of those face-over things where you can change your face and the like. So it was actually quite suitable for this plane. Oh well, it happens. And yeah, I also had a crash, although not a crash like you did, where it just went straight to the desktop. My game froze once I landed. So we got stuck there for about 20 seconds, and then so I went and killed the process, and then when I tried to reload, because my Xbox One controller also was not showing up because of the USB, I plugged it back in the middle of Microsoft Flight Sim loading up, and so it crashed it again, so I had to load again. Alright, gotta love it when the reversers come. Tell me about it. Especially when you're in the air. So how did you see the B1 there, Rudin? Are you not using VR tonight? So I'm guessing you're watching the stream and flying, but not in VR. Unless you had your VR off while it went through. At 118% throttle, the Vertigo has topped out at 375. Right. I'll tell you what, I'll land here. Bro says I've solved my crashing problem. Can you tell me what it was? Turns out the F-22 wasn't the best choice, super fast. Says Dan Random. Yeah, but you're behind me now. What's with that? You've gone back to the beginning and making another lap now, are you? You are in VR, okay. I should take the B1 out. I've had help getting the afterburners working on my model now. The next step will be to get the gauges working. I just can't run the green screen till after the 27th of July. Plus, I put too much strain on the GPU resources when playing Flight Sim. Right. On the GPU. Full flaps and low throttle. Oh, mate. Okay. Let's give this a push. Let's see what we can do. Sorry, Rudin, but I will land. But I'm going to push mine into the yellow zone. Rudin, I have to take off the headset to type. Yeah, okay, sorry. I won't ask you any questions. I'll just tell you. So, yeah, oh yeah, you also said do what Bryce does. You know, I'll do that. Dan Random said full flaps and low throttle. But your chat, I'll just read out your chat. But you already know because you wrote it. I'm doing 515 knots now. I know that's not fair, but we're going to land here. I want to see this B1 Lancer try and land. I reckon it's going to be a short one. It's all good. Okay. 517 knots, and this is max. So what are we doing? Point. Pretty much that white line you can see. I reckon we can only do Mark 1 if we were to dive. So, will it come over the mark? No, it didn't say. 0.85 probably is the max we do of Mark. 538 airspeed though, must be quite dense air here. Vertigo is flying pretty straight and level. It's pretty cool. Bryce says, well, to be more specific, memory resources running Flight Sim plus streaming plus green screen uses over 30 gig of system memory plus 8 gig of GPU RAM. New scenery appears and not enough memory to process in the background. Right, okay, so I am currently using 84, no, hang on, that just jumped to 100% and then back down again to 78%. So I'm using anywhere between, say, 78% and 97% with the occasional touches of 100% of CPU. This is an i7-7700K that is being automatically overclocked by my Asus Strix 270Z board to 4.37 gigahertz. I have 32 gig of memory, but it's only running at 20 gig of that. And my GPU is running between 82% and 79% and 88%, 89%. It's actually not too bad. Since I am on 4K, I am loading this in. I do have Bing data. I am running my own video. I'm running the Streamlabs. I have Windows Media Player. I have turned off though the Snapchat camera now, which I think also added extra resources. So there's a bunch of things that I have popped on there too, and that might have been an issue. Do notice though when you go faster, you can see my internet's not keeping up loading in some of this terrain. Oops, I just hit my trim there. Postad says, my Red Dead 2 video from 2 years ago hit the YouTube algorithm last month and was on 100 views before that. Now it's 15k. Awesome. Is it a short or is it just a long one and people started to see it? Max says, funny, laugh out loud, we both have the max speed of 538 IAS. Yeah. Oz Flight Simmer says, Bryce, I think your puns are using at least 4 gigabit per second of memory. Oh, burn! Bryce is getting burnt, and it's not even Bryce's stream. Oh, mate. If only you could see my camera. Oh, it died. 2-minute clip. Right, awesome. That's good for a 2-minute clip because the shorts are under 60 seconds, 59 and below. Basically, they're the ones that get the promotion. All right, I'm making my way into DNSU as well, by the way. Bryce says, if you added a green screen to that Guarantee you'd get a crash. Green screen is very resource heavy on GPU memory and CPU, as you're basically asking it to forget the background always. Right, yeah, okay, there is, using the Snapchat, there is a way of actually changing it if you set up your own filters on the Snapchat to make a whole new different background. So I've already got a couple of what are they, filters, I guess, like TIE Fighter, Star Wars TIE Fighter. You're sitting in the cockpit of a TIE Fighter. Is this, I think this is just swampland. I don't think this is not loaded in. I think this is actually what it is. Oh no, it's a satellite picture. You can see that the big square. Yeah, okay, no, it's not like that. Probably more like what's below me now. Alright. Shane says, Rudin says that Shane is just getting some payback. Oh mate, he needs to, and I don't mind. He can use my stream to do that. Snapchat, yeah, so there's a Windows filter to allow you to change your face on the camera. It also changes the background. I've got one that I can look like the little creature at Jabba the Hutt's palace, and when I move my mouth, its mouth moves. I've got one that looks like a worm. So it's snap camera. But there are some backgrounds that it just blurs out the background and puts in your own. So I haven't made any of my own filters, but yeah, worth a look. Tim said you should try to land on it and find out. On that swamp area. It won't land, it'll splash. I've already had enough crashes. Alright, no, but I am going to land here. We do have DNSU. Alright. I can't see where it is. Maybe we'll zoom in here. Alright, cool. Looks like a... Oh, it is a dirt strip. I'm going to take it this way. Oh, don't you dare crash on me again, thank you. Oh, that lagged for a second. I thought, oh no, you're kidding. Nobody wants me to get to Nigeria. That's what I think it is. Alright, we'll take some gear, please. I'll take only one level of flaps this time. Not that I'm thinking the voodoo killed me last time, but I don't take 2 levels of flaps usually in this. And I did, and we crashed. Alright, there's a point to our... Is it a dirt strip or is it actually tarmac? I think it's tarmac. I don't know. We'll find out. Bryce says, oof, that raised the heart rate. Yeah, you could tell in my voice, could you? Oh, mate. Should have seen my face. Oh my god, not again. It's got to be... and me. Alright. Loving this plane. Alright, I've got to pull my flight stick apart and give it a good grease and lubrication treatment because it's getting a little bit sticky. Alright, no touch and go. We will wait here for Rudin. Can't be that far behind. I'm actually bringing in his F4, which I no longer can see. It's a bit of a shame. Oh well. Alright. Bring it in gently, please. Oh, am I bringing it in on a tailwind? I think I was. That flag wasn't moving very much. Whoa, QC Frank. That is, that's trying to come in a little bit too steep. That's a bounce. Alright. Could say so many things. Yeah, I tried to make sure that I mentioned the grease first before just lubrication, but I do need to stop it from sticking. So as I move the stick left and right, let's see Luke's landing here, shall we? Whoop. This is the B1 Lancer. I'm about to take my tail off then. Are your wings out? They don't look out. Did you remember to put your flaps out? Oh no, there we go. Oh, I can't see that far behind. Oh, he's touch and going. I think that was there is no way in God's good earth that I am going to stop before the end of this. I think that's going to need a 100% flaps all the way down, wings all the way out. Come in as slow as you can and air brake that. And he's even got time to write oof. Yeah, there was. Okay, cool. Alright, how are we going? Rudin, don't answer that. I know you're in VR, but let's have a look around. Where is he? Oh, he's not in the sky. Don't tell me we're 200 nautical miles away from you. No, we can't, because we're only doing 100 and something kilometres. Or were we? No, we were doing 296. Okay, we might be a fair way out. How am I going for fuel? Oh, we've fully emptied that one. Okay. I might fill up with 50%. Cough. Yeah, touch and go. Okay, cool. Is that far enough? No, gotta go closer. How do I know which one's jet fuel and which one's avgas? Also, how do I know which one do I need? 50 please. Oh, yeah, no, yep, thank you. 50 across the board. Alright, cool, thank you. QC Frank. G'day mate, don't know what plane you're in. I'm guessing it's not a Harrier or an F-35, otherwise you would have stuck that incredibly vertical landing. Alright, let's run and do this last thing. I don't know where you are, Rudin. I can't see your name. Maybe you're actually lower than the tree line here. But I'll take my time to taxi. Now, where's this windsock? Oh, here we go. Here's another time to watch a B1. That's come in nice and shallow. Oh, he's getting lift. Oh, that was a bit of a drop, but okay. You've got good brakes. You've got a parachute. I think it has a parachute, doesn't it? Maybe it doesn't. Full reverses. Whatever you've got. Ooh. I think you hit reverses because, wow, that stopped. Awesome. Alright. Francis. You're QC Frank, are you? You're in the G91. I don't have the G91. That's probably why. Fruden, I'm here. You good? Okay, mate. Whoa, was that you that just went buzzing by? No, it's a car. A van, I think. Oh, maybe I can't see you at the moment. Okay. That happens. Alright, that sock is probably almost zero. No, I think I'll just go this way. Is that enough runway to take off there? I don't think so. Alright, taxiing down. Gonna smoke and sig before takeoff. Alright, mate. You're cool. I'm doing the taxi run. That doesn't mean I'm picking up the kids. And I'm getting down to the end of the runway. Yes, your QC. Okay, cool. We seem to have lost the rock beat now, haven't we? Oop, let's get in the middle. Thank you. Alright. That works. Okay, cool. You're out later. Alright, Max, thank you very much for flying with me, mate. That was a lot of fun. It was better when I could actually see your plane, but you know what? Sometimes that type of thing happens. More times than not for me. But when I swap internet, I guess it just didn't seem to want to reconnect what it already knew you had. I think there's a tune around down the end here. Flag's almost 0. Which is alright by me, thank you. Looks like we're going to a tiny bit of a headwind. Don't mind that either. Alright, flaps to 25%. Holy schmoly, how far down does this flaps go? 55%. Is that for landing on an aircraft carrier or something? Holy schmoly. Alright, love the yellow line here. We'll take that. Plane does well for taxiing this one. Definitely can turn quite well while moving. Don't have to almost get to a complete stop, which is awesome. Alright, Hot Rod, are you going to be taking off towards me? And if so, will I wait? Or no, you know what? I'll go and you can catch up, because that thing will do Mark 1. I think it does quite a lot more too. We'll do a outside takeoff this time. Previously we've been doing it inside. Just keep that close to the center line, please. Thank you. Slightest bit of lift. There we go. Gentle as. There you go. Hot Rod's actually sitting on the end of the turnpike there. Very cool. QC Frank's on his way up with his G91. Can't see Rudin. He's gone all together. Alright, let's back this off. Right, so I did say earlier in the stream, if you guys want to see me fly this Africa flight in any particular plane, preferably not something that's super fast, because well, you don't get to see as much, and you also you find that the internet lags a lot. Alright, hang on, let's go there, thank you. That's our final direction, a 125, thank you. Take a 125 on heading. There we go. Alright, we're on autopilot. Yes, we are. Alright, Hot Rod. Luke, how goes the takeoff? Still turning around. I would be revving the living daylights out of those engines before you even let go of the foot brake. It does look like he's moving there now. Let's take that off the screen. Oh yeah, he's up. Alright, sitting in at 400 knots exactly. Very nice. Oh, and we're not lagging now, are we? No, yeah. No, I think it's doing alright. Okay, cool. I may swap out a few aircraft on the flight. I may do the P40 from Big Radial again. I kind of liked that one. That was pretty cool. Why were we doing 125 when we should be So 122 when we should be doing 125. Bring it over, thank you. I think we're getting affected by maybe by the wind or something. Oh, I'm thinking I might jump into some faster music again. What have we got? Bit of hothead. Alright, that'll do. But my Xbox controller has died again. Well, don't worry about clicking it because it's not going to work. It looks like a little robin that QC Frank's in. Only because it comes over as default. But Robin doing 400 knots. Woohoo! Alright. Xbox control doesn't work, that's right. Alright, where are we headed? We are definitely headed right across the land. So, Coastline is just on the horizon there. It kind of goes around, then comes back up. So I'll basically show it back on the screen here. So you can see that we're actually cutting straight across. It looks like a whole bunch of rivers and estuaries. That's how you say it, estuaries. Some civilization in here as well. Oh, gear went up. Okay, yep. Wait, how far back am I sitting? Oh, I guess my legs would go over that and in underneath there. Okay. Where's the other planes? Cannot see anybody. Okay. It's a very straight line. I wonder if that's a... Wait, are we in Nigeria now? Let's have a look. Yeah, we are. We were in Nigeria the last one as well. Okay. So this will be the last airport in Nigeria, and then we'll be heading in the next stream through Cameroon, Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, Republic of Congo, the Democratic Republic of Congo. I don't know how fast I'll get down there. I might end up stopping around Gabon anyway. Gabon's got a fair bit more coast. Some of the other places are going to get down to Angola, but there's a whole bunch of stretches in there where Republic of Congo, then you've got Angola, and then it's Democratic Republic of Congo. They're sharing all these tiny little spaces there, and then lots of Angola. It's got the coastline. But that way we're heading south again, and then after Angola, it'll be Namibia. Say that right. Namibia. Then South Africa. Won't be visiting every place in Africa though. Not every place has a coastline. So places like South Sudan, Chad, Niger, Mali. Actually gone past Mali and Niger. Chad's actually up on the other side of Cameroon, or Nigeria. Central African Republic. To be honest, I'm not sure Ethiopia actually has coastline. Looks like Somalia takes over most of that. Huh. Alright, we'll make our way back around, and once I get all the way back up to the north part of Africa, I'll get back over to where the starting point, which was Gibraltar. And anybody is welcome to come along for that streams or flights. Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's watching.
It's no hassle. But all I'm saying, they're gonna get a. I'm just. Knock. Who's that? Look, let me tell you a story about a man named Even before you start, that was a preemptive. Just know I have a whole bag of with your name on it.
Love it. Alright, QC Frank, how fast does that G91 go? I'm sure it'll do faster than what I can. We'll soon find out. Right, I'm receiving a lot of information. Are we coming over some area of dense population, or? Wow, we're actually getting almost here. This part of the flight was actually quite short. Change my headings a little bit to get into the airport here. More than 600 knots, okay. I can only do 600 knots. I'm probably in a dive. I don't know, or maybe it's at altitude, I'm not sure. On level flight, it is 538 airspeed or 517 knots true airspeed. B1 looks good. Show us the afterburner. Give it a push and show me what it looks like. Oh, whoops. I'll give you... oh, can you see other people's afterburners? I don't know. Maybe you can only see your own. Alright, I think we're going to have to prepare for landing here. Oh, there's an airport right there. That would be DNPO. And my point of interest seems to be looking at the B1. Don't you dare. Is that a freeze, or is that... There's that heart starter again. Is there a runway right in front of me? It is too. Alright, we might take it in from the inland out to the coast. It's been an easy flight once we actually got the plane working again. Crashing it there at... actually, I didn't think the landing was that bad. still looking out the B1. Okay. Take some gear down, thank you. Well, this is going to be a 90-degree turn at the last moment. Nigeria, eh? Ooh, this is not a very good run in. See if I can actually line this one up. Maybe I should be inside. Whoop, no, now my VFR map's in the way. I think we'll stick with outside. 136 knots. Thank you. Too easy. This is actually really nice to fly. Line that up for the middle. Very nice. We'll have the front wheel down too, please. Thank you. Alright. I'll put our air brakes on. Don't need the flaps up anymore, thank you. And we will bring this in. Now there seems to be a lot of Embraers here. Seems to load in quite common from my files. Hello Van, where are you going? Mate, Oz, you didn't have to do that. Thank you very much. Thank you for the $5. Were you trying to do that to distract me from landing? But I think I did a pretty good landing there. But thank you very much, mate. Appreciate anything that people want to give. You don't have to. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. Take those air brakes off. See if we can get... Oh no, my Xbox controller's gone. This landing will be rough. Take it out from a long way and you'll be right. You see Frank's hovering there nicely. I don't have the Xbox One controller working at the moment because USB failed again. That's what happens when you move in 3 hours before you stream. Oh, is that you lagging or me lagging? Because you just stopped a lot there. Okay. You can see from inside the plane, a bit easier. There we go. A little low. Just take his name off there. Oh, get out of the way. Thank you. Alright, there we go. B1 Lancer coming in. Oh. Oh. I must admit, at the moment, not too bad. Oh, that was a bit of a bounce and nose down, and he's got a bit of wobbles, and hopefully it generates in that he's got his wheels down. No, I can't see your wheels, but I'm sure they're down. There we go. Wheels down, flaps down, air brakes on. That actually wasn't too bad. I think you're on the wrong flight model. Right, if you're still in modern for an FSX aircraft, yeah, you'll be having trouble. Looks like we got a couple of jets over there. Got a Chinese. I think it's a Q7. I haven't showcased that yet. It's no longer available for free use. Like these things. This is a MiG-21. Actually, that looks like an Iraqi MiG-21. That one's a free one. Right. Thank you very much, everybody, for flying with me, for putting up with the black screen of death in the middle. Black screen when it took forever to load. And thank you very much for OzFlight Sim for giving me a super chat, and for Fozzie for a super chat. I'm very much appreciative of your generosity. And I will continue to be entertaining you guys in the future. Fozzie, I don't know, I don't remember if I've seen you before or whether you have a channel, but with Oz Flight Sim, everybody, if you don't already know, I like flying with other streamers, so I'm going to put in a couple here. But Oz, and you know what, I don't think I've actually changed Bryce's link, but I'll put that in now. So there's a link to Oz's channel, go check it out. If you want some professionalism, that's the man to see. If you want some mods and stuff, that's what I do, and a bit of mucking around with this one. Actually, you know what, let's get back in here and shut it down. Alright, and lights off, thank you. Cool. Right. Oh, did I change JS Aussie Games? I don't know. Dan Random says, a good flight, mate. Thank you. Dre has rocked up right at the end. Hey. Francis says, by the way, I have a Octus 2 on the way home. Can't wait to test it. Awesome. Luke, mate, put in your channel there. Absolutely. Alright, let's continue there. Right, where the B1's coming. And I haven't got an Oculus, but I do have an HTC Vive, and I'll tell you what, it's a trip when you do flight sim, and it's that moment, the first time you take off, it's that gut feeling where you just go, oh, I can't feel the sensation of taking off, but this is awesome. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And if you want idiocy, check out my channel. Put in exclamation Dre, mate, and you will have a plug there for you as well. I don't think I got the right one though for JS Aussie Gamer. Did I actually change his? I might have changed his now to short. But Bryce, mate, sorry, I'll fix up your channel. Or did it come through? No, I don't think it did. Thank you, everybody else. I will actually fix yours, Bryce, just to put in maybe something like JS AG. That'll be easier. All right, see the model of Luke's plane. His B1 lands are going up and down. Right, so this Meteor, Gloucester Meteor, I might end up using it again. I actually kind of like that. It's a great model. It is freeware. Link is in the description. On my channel, there's a video also linked in this description on how to convert these things and get them into your Microsoft Flight Sim. Check it out. Fruden, excellent stream, mate. Where are you? I can't see you. You're disconnected from my game connection, sim connection. Sorry, mate, but if you're here, see you on the next one. If I can get out of bed, yeah, I will potentially be doing some of these at other times as well, but we probably will continue, except Wednesday nights and Sunday nights. I like to fly with someone else on those times. Oz Flight Sim, that is, and I've started doing some other driving stuff late at night with Bryce, the truck driving, which is a lot of fun. Come and check us out there. I'm going to start streaming those too, probably at the same time as Bryce is doing it. So if you want to do that, you're parked. You can see me, but I can't see you. Yeah, that sucks. Sometimes that happens. All right, everybody else though, thank you very much for flying with me, for watching, for putting up with the stupid stuff in the middle there where it just crashed and well, actually didn't crash. I had to kill it. So, and then it crashed when I tried to reload it. But I am back in the man cave. I am going to also do some more videos and tutorials. So if you guys are hanging out to see how to convert FS 2004 to FSX and then get them in, I'm going to do some videos on that. Thanks, Oz. Thanks, Vruden. Thanks, Luke. See you, Dre, and anybody else I'm missing, Dan, if you're still around. Everybody else, have a great day, night, evening, whatever it might be. Cheers, guys.